We're here at Kandalama again, and right now basically we want to relocate a python, commonly known as the Indian Rock Python, also known as Python molurus. We have one here in captivity right now that has been rescued from one of the rooms or within the vicinity that we would like to release right now into the wild. And with me here is Jayanta and my good friend Rohana, that we're going to go ahead and take this 9-foot python out right now out of its enclosure and relocate it into the wild. Let me go here and pick up my field hook because it's a rather large snake, and follow us as we go ahead and relocate. Right here we have an Indian rock python. We're going to go ahead and release it across the road right now. The python is a constrictor. It is not a venomous snake, but it is the commonest defense is defecation when it's first caught. Right now we're going to just basically go ahead. It will lunge. So ideally we want to go ahead and grab it by the head so that we don't cause any injuries to it or us. And it's just grab it.
Get one in the middle.
Wanted to show you this.
Get the other guy in the middle.
Sharp rows of teeth on this python. The python has recurved teeth and it has two sets. So basically the first set of teeth is for catching the prey, and the second set of teeth is basically allowing the prey not to slide back. So it's no way it can slide out of its mouth, and it's very, very needle sharp teeth, and it will do rather bit of damage, and it will make you bleed. So ideally, if you ever bitten by a python, is don't pull away from it, but let it work its way out of it. So we're going to go ahead across the street right now to take it to it has constricted with its tail, very prehensile tail, against one of our friends. Right now we're going to go ahead and relocate it. Normally pythons are normally encountered at night, but we're doing it right now for the sake of filming. Otherwise we'd normally release a python at night. So we're going to go ahead and get out of the coil, and we're going to go ahead at the count of 3. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
He wants Sri Lankan for lunch. He wants to go to Hollywood. That's what he wants to do.
He's going in the wrong direction, so we got to reconfigure him. We don't want to drag it because of the gravel road. It will damage his scales. So we want to direct him towards the forest over here. Okay. Hurry. Right. Attaboy, got foot.
Yeah, he'll find that ditch there and go down there. There we go.
No. Up here dam. Oh, Oh, hingiana Hyundai. Hariana on it. Go. Okay, it's gone. Right, there we go. This is the beauty about conservation in Sri Lanka. Is relocating these wonderful creatures back into the wild so that our future and our children's future will be able to enjoy these creatures when they come to a place like this. We wanted to thank Kandalama Hotel for its approach on conservation, and I would say that ecotourism and conservation will be the way of the future, and due to deforestation, we should basically encourage programs like this where we can come and see animals relocated back into its natural habitat so we can coexist with them and share this wonderful blue planet with them.
දෙකක් නෑ විශ්නු ඉතින් මාසේ යන දෙනානේ සති තුනක් දෙකක් ඇතියි. අපි හතර කේජි ගෙනත් ඔව් සති දෙකමාරක් කියලාද නේ? වැඩිද? දෙකක් වගේ නේ.
මාර හැපෙන සතුට.
How many times have you found these snakes like this here on the compound?
This
Python.
pythons.
Yeah, it's a common occurrence, right?
Very common occurrence.
This will be the, tell me this particular python, Sanath, of this nature, what will be the relocation number? What number would this be if we are relocating into the wild again? 10?
No more than 10.
About 20?
Yeah.
Within the last 1 year?
Yeah.
So basically we are doing an average of probably 2 pythons a month of relocating it into the wild.
Doing this job service 8 years.
Right.
I think more than
20 times. That's wonderful. And tell me, Sanath, are these snakes normally killed by the locals, or do people leave these snakes alone? Are they unmolested?
Yes, juveniles they can't identify
With Russells.
the Russells.
And they're killed.
They misunderstand and kill.
By ignorance. Ignorance. So education is the key.
Yeah.
So the educating the public is
That's
the
why,
ideal
yeah.
key program,
Yes.
what we are doing.
Yes.
So that-
that's why I'm doing this awareness program for students how to
Absolutely.
identify
Yes.
snakes.
And also, there is a specific problem also with the inbreeding of the
Yeah.
pythons from Dambulla that has a negative gene, a recessive gene, dominant gene that's causing certain defects. Am I correct, Sanath?
You're correct.
Yeah. Some of them are born either blind on both eyes or in one eye. Am I correct? Kiyanna me samara, let me ask the guys here. Me samara vita me inna piburo eka haka hari as dekaka pain naha neda? Okay. So it's basically an inbreeding problem with close interbreeding within the community here, which is not favorable. So the ideal thing is to bring in a new bloodline from different parts of the island, so that we can abolish that negative DNA that is causing that blindness from occurring within the interbreeding of these colonies. So that's why we wanted to basically relocate this wonderful snake back into the wild. Now it's gone, disappeared. And I think that really thankful to Kandalama Hotel for its approach, for allowing us to come here and going herping in the evenings with no hindrances or interference from the hotel. This is strictly an eco hotel, and killing is totally prohibited on the property. Nothing is allowed to be killed. Nothing. Anything from reptiles to animals to insects, everything is conservation minded, including even cutting of trees is prohibited here, correct? Well, this is the team that we focused on. We came to Sri Lanka with the vision of showing Sri Lanka real and uncut. There were no actors here. What you saw was the real thing. All of these snakes that were handled were fully fanged. There was nothing that was venomoids, or none of them were taken.
Put in the ice box.
Any venomectomy was not done on these snakes. We handled the snakes in its real state. They were natural. All of these snakes were wild caught. None of them were kept on ice packs to go ahead and be lethargic. So we try to bring it to you in full, uncut, and so we can show you a little bit about the vision of Sri Lanka and the possibilities of future eco tours in Sri Lanka and seeing these reptiles in the wild. And the wonderful people here at Kandalama Hotel and the eco animators that make this thing happen. And thank you again, and we hope this has been a positive impact to our fellows and our fellow people in the US. Thank you.